streaming platforms. You might be joining us on your own personal device on the shoplc.com website, on the app, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're joining us. Happy July 4th weekend here shortly. We hope that you have a spectacular celebration, and in order to kick that off, I'm going to be talking about some lab-grown diamonds, and I'm going to be your host, Emily Mae, and we got some dazzling diamond deals to kick off your star-spangled celebrations, and we have things for every day, and why not kick off with some stars here? So before we get into all of our beautiful showcases of the eco-friendly, sustainable world of diamonds, what I am going to do is tell you how to shop, show you how to save, and we're going to have lots of fun today. So we're going to have an incredible array, a variety of pieces that are going to beat everyday glam all the way up to some of our highest, most luxurious pieces with some of the largest diamonds that we have in our collection. And if you're not familiar with lab-grown diamonds, you're going to learn all about it here at Shop LC. We are shop low cost. We bring you high quality jewelry for a low cost. So they are going to be accessible, sustainable, eco-friendly, and they are going to make you smile and make you dazzle. But first, I got to tell you how to get these dazzling diamond deals. And in order to kick things off, in order to make sure that you can get all of, we have about 16 items today, in order to get all the deals and to get a true 25% off today, you're gonna have to use a very special promo code. This is my magical live stream promo code. This is exclusively for everyone that is watching for these lab-grown diamonds and this specific showcase. You are gonna use that promo code LIVE25. So you want to make sure that there's no spaces in between there. You want to make sure there's no spaces at the beginning and the end. You put that in the promo code box on the website, on the app, or even with your personal shopper, which we're going to share here shortly, and you will be able to get 25% off. And that makes a huge difference when it comes to any luxurious piece of jewelry, but it makes a huge difference when it comes to lab-grown diamonds. And so we also are going to make sure that you can use this code for 48 hours, because we understand it is a busy time, right? We are going to have barbecues. We are going to be starting the grill. We're going to be hanging out with friends and family, maybe having brunches and barbecues and get-togethers and big fireworks celebrations. So I'm bringing the fireworks deals to you in the form of diamonds. And you know what? You're gonna have 48 hours to shop. So if you are waiting for all your friends and family to come over, maybe you're on a long road trip, you can shop on your own personal device. All you have to go to shoplc.com/live streaming, or even the Shop LC app. You can shop for all these diamond deals as you're on your way to your big celebrations over the weekend. So we hope you're safe. And you know what? What's nice is you literally can shop from wherever you are around the U.S. Maybe you want to commemorate this weekend with some diamonds to always remember this incredible milestone, historic moment that we're going to have this weekend. So we're going to celebrate with those 25% off deals. We're going to also have our personal shoppers ready for you. So if you are done scrolling, if you know exactly what treasures you want to take home in the form of those lab-grown diamonds, you can just give our shoppers a call. This is as if you went to a department store and said, hey, I have this budget, I want this design, and can you find it for me? They're going to make sure that you are taken care of from the moment you watch our shows, from the moment that we deliver this joy to your doorstep. And that number is 888-835-2237. Of course, you can call them, especially when it comes to lab-grown diamonds. A lot of our Shop LCers look for that extra 2-year protection plan. They want to ask, okay, what does that entail? And each item is going to be priced a little bit differently as an added charge. They also want to ask, when will I get my special treasure? Do you have different sizing options? Can I bundle? Can I get even more deals? There are so many questions when it comes to shopping here at Shop LC, and we are updating our shopping experience here. So if you see something off with the website or the app, we appreciate your patience as our team works hard to make sure that in the long run, we're going to make this even easier to shop. And here on our live stream, all you need to do is click the item that you love. So as I'm showcasing this, you click the item below and it takes you directly to that item. You don't have to put a SKU number in. We used to have the shop numbers. You don't need to do that anymore. You just click the link. The same for the replay. If you're rewatching the replay, all you need to do is click that link. You can even swipe and fast forward to the item that you are interested in. We are trying to make this as easy as possible as we head into a whole new era of jewelry shopping. So we appreciate you being here at Shop LC. We're also going to make it even easier with shipping. We're going to take all that shipping away from you, the stress of shipping. If you have something and a purchase that's $50 or more, we're taking away that shipping. We're going to put money back in your pocket. So you get free shipping with $50 or more purchase. If it's not on clearance and it's not a final sale, you are going to get that 30-day money back guarantee. So you can try these diamonds on. You can see them sparkle in person, which is one of the biggest compliments we get from our verified shoppers, is they say these diamonds look so much more spectacular in person than they do on television or on our live streams. So let me tell you, you need some dazzling diamonds in your life. It just brings a little extra smile, a little extra twinkle in your eye when you have some dazzling treasures to make your day. We're going to sweeten it that way. We also are going to make it super easy to finance. So we have our budget pay, which is 100% interest-free financing program. What that does is it takes your larger purchase amount and it splits it up into 5, 4, 3, 2 monthly payments so that you have less stress. You don't have to worry, and you know what? You can fit it more into your monthly budget. We understand how budget conscious many of our Shop LCers are, and we want to make sure that you get the treasures that you love and you fall in love with without stressing. So I even use budget pay. Our teams here use budget pay because it is just so convenient, and I call it my budget buddy because it's your friend. It's there to help you out. And of course, if you're new to Shop LC, you can easily sign up. It takes a minute on the website. Download the app, a minute or so to sign up, and you attach all your credit card information, MasterCard, Visa, American Express. We accept even Discover, Google Pay, Apple Pay, and even PayPal. We also have Shop. You have the Shop button as well now on the website and the app. We're trying to make it as convenient as possible, and we are figuring out how to do that. So we appreciate everyone's feedback and support here as we make this as fun as possible here at Shop LC. So I appreciate you joining me as we kick off our incredible July 4th diamond deals. So in order to kick off our show, I do want to also let you know that we have the ability to give back to the world around us this weekend. And the next couple days, we have something, we have a lot to reflect on. The history, the birthday of the United States, 250 years. Who would have thought that we would get this far, right? And it's something to really celebrate and also just reflect on the history, the good times, the bad times, the tough times. And so we are here celebrating throughout the weekend. And you know what? You might want to commemorate with a gorgeous diamond. So we also want to make sure that we are giving back. So it's not just about getting treasures, but also giving back to the larger world, to take care of the world. So you get to contribute to our Purchase Feeds program along with getting a treasure today. So when you purchase something today, whether it is a gorgeous ring, which I have a few on, whether it's a pendant, a pair of earrings, or a set today, whatever you purchase, we are going to automatically sponsor a meal for a child in need. And that meal is going to give that child hope. That meal is going to give that child a bright future. We work with local organizations in India and across the United States to make sure that children never go hungry again. This is something that is near and dear to my heart. It is near and dear to many of the hosts and team here at Shop LC, and I know it is near and dear to many of the Shop LCers out there. We are so grateful that we have been able to provide over 58+ million meals for children in need and counting. So today, tomorrow, we get to set another goal. We get to contribute even more meals. Since today and this weekend is such a special weekend and we have such incredible deals, I'm going to set our goal for 10 meals because I am looking at some of the deals we have. There are some deals for less than $50 today. So with that in mind, I am going to set our meal goal for 10. That means we can work on 5 today, we can work on 5 tomorrow, maybe 6 today, 4 tomorrow. We could do 8 today and 2 tomorrow, whatever it may be. All I know is that we are going to find some dazzling diamond deals. We are going to change the world one meal, one smile, and one thank you at a time. And we can't do it without all of you. And all you need to do is shop today. You don't have to do anything extra. No extra donations, no extra signing a prompt at the end of the purchase. All you have to do is have some fun with me and shop. So I have to ask my friends, are you ready to shop? These are going to be your diamond deals kicking off kicking off our Star Spangled celebration here at Shop LC, of course, we're going to start with some starry diamonds. And so let's kick off with our item number one. And item number one is a gorgeous, gorgeous representation of such beautiful celebrations this weekend, the fireworks. And let me tell you, I love fireworks. I know the animals don't, but again, within distance, I like a good fireworks display because it's just so beautiful. There's different little, different types of fireworks. You get the swirlies, you get the big bursts, you just get all of the fun images and the colors, and I just love it. And so I hope, all have a wonderful, wonderful, fun time. But what better way than to have some stars, right? And when we look at lab-grown diamonds overall are going to be less expensive than earth mine diamonds. So there is truly a new trend in the jewelry industry where everyone, celebrities, designers, big brands are looking for more ethical, sustainable, and just environmentally friendly jewelry choices, just like we look for our clothes, our food, our makeup, our cosmetics. We want to make sure that we are choosing something that is going to give back to Mother Nature, not just the global humanitarian effort. So with lab-grown diamonds, Shop LC has been on that lab-grown diamond train for quite a long time, but last year, literally other brands started catching on. And here we again, understand the power and the importance of lab-grown diamonds. They can be 50 to 80% less expensive than traditional earth mine diamonds. They also take less time. They take less time to create in a lab than they do by Mother Nature herself. So within that lab-grown world, you are getting something within a few weeks or a few months versus millions and billions of years from the earth. You are also choosing something that is 100% from a conflict-free zone. This conflict-free zone, so again, no humanitarian conflict. With an earth mine, it comes with a little bit more of some negative connotations. With the lab grown, you are also having something that has practically zero carbon footprint or very, very minimal. Also, very minimal pollution and waste. Also, using way less water per carat than the earth mined. So there are so many benefits, and what's incredible as well to these lab-grown diamonds, and you're going to see some in every type of design. You're going to see them in the smallest type of diamond. You're going to see them in the cluster. You're going to see some big diamonds today. What's incredible about lab-grown diamonds is they are chemically, optically, physically classified as real diamonds. They are the same as earth mine diamonds. They are real diamonds. So when you look at them with the naked eye, you are going to be like, oh my goodness, that is a gorgeous diamond. And a diamond is a diamond, whether it's earth mine or lab grown. So IGI, the International Gemological Institute, SGI, all of the gemological institutes classified diamonds by those 4 C's that we classify gemstones and diamonds with. So these are real diamonds. They are classified as diamonds, and the gemological institutes say so. So you really need a very specialized type of test. You got to look at the crystal lattice. So again, there's specialists that can look at a lab-grown diamond versus an earth mine diamond. You might have seen, like they have some of in jewelry stores and other places, they have some of that little gun thing that you can test to see if it's like crystal or glass versus an earth mine diamond. So there are microscopes that you can look. You have to look at the crystal lattice and the composition, the chemical composition to test it. So really you need a specialized type of tools to see. So otherwise, with the naked eye, you are not going to be able to see the difference. You are just going to see the luxury. You're going to see the glam. And we're going to start off with this pendant, which is item number one. And this is going to also be a bundle here coming up in a little bit. This pendant right here is an Evertrue lab-grown diamond. And when we look at the classification, the color, the clarity of diamonds, a lot of the lab-grown diamonds that you will see today have a baseline that is higher than something that you'll find in that natural earth. And most of these lab-grown diamonds, the process that we take is going to be, there's the CVD process and then an HPHT process. Most of the diamonds are an HPHT, which is high pressure and high temperature. And as we go along, I'll explain what that process is, but pretty much it is the same earth mine process. It's just crafted a little bit differently. It is in a lab. So that is the main difference. But we are, again, starting off with this pendant. It is 0.2 carats. So this is just going to have a simple amount of diamonds, but it packs a lot of sparkle. The thing is, these lab-grown diamonds pack a lot of punch. They're going to be really excellent quality. You are getting an excellent shine and eye clean quality. This pendant is going to be a beautiful tapered circle of high polish 18 karat yellow gold. Then you have an ion plated yellow gold stainless steel chain. So that means that stainless steel is underneath. That is going to be 316L. That stainless steel that we work in our jewelry is going to be hypoallergenic medical grade. It's what doctors and medical practitioners and dentists use, right? It's the tools that you use for those big moments. And so this is going to be super sturdy, hypoallergenic, durable. We also have the ion plated yellow gold over this. And then the yellow gold for this charm, this circle, is going to be, again, over that stainless steel. So this is going to be a somewhat of a hollow, semi-hollow undergallery. As you see, it kind of looks like a big moon, a big crescent moon. And look at this. Do you see? This is absolutely one of my favorite parts about this piece. I got to show it up close because look at the undergallery. The undergallery is not a detail that you might necessarily think would be behind, but look at that. Do you see the stars in a circle formation all the way around? You see those circles sculpted, so you get a little added detail of celestial design. You are going to have these inset round brilliant diamonds. 9 of them. They're all going to be between 1.1 and 1.5 millimeters. They are inlaid, not just in a round inlaid inset design, but look at that. You have stars cut out of the circle. And those stars are going to be an open with that prong set diamond. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So what I love about this is when we talked about, we did a gold show a little bit earlier at the 2 p.m. hour, and gold has always been connected to the sun, right? And silver is usually connected to the moon. And what I love about this is this kind of has both, because we have the golden hues of the sun, of that yellow gold, but then we have the stars of night. So you kind of have the yin and yang, you have the balance. And also a circle is very symbolic, that circle of life, the moments of renewal, the eternal love. So there is so much symbolism with that circle, and then the stars and the galaxy, right? We have all those stars. We're going to orbit, right, around the sun. So circles are a very symbolic symbol that is beautiful in jewelry. So this right now, let's see, we have about 20 left in our collection, and this could be such a gorgeous gift for a big special occasion, or maybe just a nice gift, or even just something nice to wear for a more casual setting. These are going to be G through H SI clarity diamond. So the color is going to be G through H. That's pretty good diamonds. And these lab grown diamonds are also 10 on the Mohs scale of hardness, identical to an earth mine diamond. Remember, we talked about that crystal structure that is identical to an earth mine diamond, just made in a lab, just a different process, right? This is also going to be SI, so slightly included, but only with a microscope. So what's beautiful is you also have the bail. The bail is going to have a little star and a diamond on it as well. So the continued cycle of the star continues. This is normally a $350 estimated retail value. I only have 20 left. We are going to have a ring to go with it in that item too. If you are looking for a really nice celebratory set to just commemorate this weekend, maybe you are commemorating a birthday, a graduation, a big moment, whatever it may be, or maybe just because. This one is absolutely one of the best deals to kick off our diamond show. This is going to be less than $30 today with that live 25 code. That is absolutely incredible. Less than $30, 5 monthly payments of less than 10. So 5 monthly payments of less than $10. Actually, 3 monthly payments. Sorry, it's even better. 3. You don't have to make 5 payments. 3. $10. That's amazing. So that is going to be item number 1. But of course, I want to make sure that you can get the matching set, which is going to be item number 2, which is item number 2. So right now, this one is going to be a little bit larger tapered band. This is our Evertrue lab-grown diamond. They are going to be the same quality and color clarity of the diamonds in item 1. It's going to be G through H SI color. And it's set in 18 karat yellow gold. So it does have that plating and then the stainless steel underneath. Again, that stainless steel is 316L. That is going to have all of that open undercarriage. You get the E for Emily, now the E for Evertrue, and you will love these treasures. You absolutely will love these treasures. And across the board for item 1 and 2, we have some 5-star reviews that are incredible. You could read all of that on the website, on the app. And this is also going to be stamped on the inside with that Evertrue and all of that maker's mark. So here's going to be the same gorgeous design. We have those star cutout patterns. Inlaid into that placement of the star is going to be the prong set diamonds, and those diamonds are round cut, so you get 58 facets bouncing off with that light bouncing through and then bouncing back at you. Look at the high reflective value of this. So every diamond, even lab grown, is going to have a high refractive index. It's going to be one of the most durable gemstones on the planet Earth. And then the fact that it's set in here, we get 11 diamonds in here, we get 9 diamonds in the pendant. So we are looking at a pretty good amount, 20 diamonds combined, and it's a really, really nice, beautiful tapered band. It's a little bit thicker than your traditional bands. As you can see, you have a tapered band in the back, and you have a little bit larger setting from the left and the right. And to give you an idea of how thick that band is, that is about almost 1 centimeter. Almost 1 centimeter, probably 0.76, 0.78 in depth and width. So I love this as something that you could be a supplemental band for an already existing diamond set. Maybe you just need something for an anniversary. Maybe it's a bestie gift. You want to have a pendant and your bestie has the ring, or you get the full set because it's such a great price today and you both have matching sets. This could be your bridesmaids gifts, maybe some grandchildren and nieces, some just siblings maybe. Right now we are looking at size 5 through 10 available, and we are running out of size 10 and size 9 and size 5. So we're kind of all over the map there, but those are the sizes that are going the quickest. And right now you definitely want to get both of these together. Item 1 and 2, I'm going to double check to see if we have any bundle whatsoever. But all I know with this one is we get free shipping and 30-day money back guarantee. We are looking at $38 or less today, all in. So this is so low, you guys, I can't even give you free shipping actually, because it isn't $50 or more because of those deals. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get both. You got to get both. Call your personal shopper, 888-835-2237, item 1 and item 2. And look how gorgeous these two go together. What's nice is this can mix and match with any other gold piece that you might have in your collection or any other diamond piece you have in your collection. And this is also a great set to kind of start off someone's collection. Maybe you're getting a sweet 16 or a 21st or a big 30th birthday, a graduation gift. Maybe you're getting a quinceañera gift and you wanted something that's a little bit subtle but gold and bright and not too expensive, not too worrisome if anything happens, but giving someone a luxury piece that gives them a little extra value and a little extra sparkle. So it's not going to be too overwhelming in the value. It's such a great price right now. So it's something that is versatile in not only your everyday glam but the gift giving opportunities. So if you want to bundle that, call your personal shopper, 888-835-2237. That is one of our highly reviewed 5-star pieces and sets. So if you want to celebrate all of those incredible stars in the sky and all the moments in between, you definitely need to get some lab-grown diamonds. So we are going to see a collection of different types of lab-grown diamonds today. We are going to see everything from really high carats to super high quality to different colors as well. There is, just like in the natural world, you might have some different impurities and different trace elements within the diamonds. It is the same way with a lab-grown diamond, but there's some different post-growth processes that happen when it comes to lab-grown diamonds, and we actually have such an array of different colors of lab-grown diamonds today. So if you don't just want colorless white diamonds, but you want something a little bit more vibrant to celebrate whatever occasion it may be, or you know what, maybe you're doing a little shopping therapy just because, we're going to make sure that you have lots of variety today. So in order to look at the first piece that is going to be that variety, we're going to look at item number 3. And item number 3 is going to be our second pendant of the day and our first faith-themed pendant. And this is going to be something that you don't see very often. It is going to be green diamonds. We got some green diamonds. So with all of our luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, if they are luxuriant brand, which this one is a luxuriant lab-grown diamond pendant, you are going to get an authenticity card, which is going to back up your ethically crafted purchase. Since these are ethical lab-grown diamonds, because they have all those benefits that we shared before, you are going to get an authenticity card. That authenticity card is great if you're going to take it to get it appraised, to get insurance on it, or you're giving it as a gift. That is going to show your friends and family, hey, this was an ethical diamond. So that I know is very, very important, because lab-grown diamonds are going to be traceable. They are, so all diamonds are traceable, but with lab-grown diamonds, they are 100% traceable in the sense of, especially with Shop LC, we get them from the lab. We know they might be from Mumbai, or they might be sourced from China or various places, but we know exactly what lab they're coming from. We know the traceability factor. With an earth mine diamond, it can be a crapshoot. So technically, it could have 12 other places that it's been to before it even gets to any of the vendors or any of the partners that Shop LC works with. So with earth mine diamonds, it's a little bit more difficult to track that process. So with lab-grown diamonds, there is that added level of security and that ethical sourcing. With this one, item number 3, this is going to be our first colorful blue diamond or green diamond today, and it's all lab grown, and this is 0.10 carats. So it's just a small amount of diamonds, just giving that extra green glamour. This is a Verdant Eternal Knot Cross pendant in 18 karat vermeil. 18 karat vermeil yellow gold and rhodium over sterling silver, and we get a stainless steel necklace. So there's about 2 to 3 different manufacturers in the United States that work in stainless steel that are jewelry manufacturers. Shop LC is one of them, because stainless steel is very, very durable. It's very strong, it's very long lasting, hypoallergenic, and it's this specific level of stainless steel is medical grade. So this is absolutely gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. You are getting 2 hearts. Do you see those beautiful 2 hearts? So those 2 hearts are going to be 2 hearts combined. So this could be someone's gift for their communion, their baptism, maybe a wedding, right? Maybe a mom of the bride or an aunt of the bride, 2 intertwining hearts. And then of course the green diamond. We have lots of beautiful green diamonds, and those green diamonds are going to be set in those in the prong setting in a larger pave setting. So it's not quite a channel setting, but you have that border of that strong kind of bar setting a little bit in that stainless steel. So we got 25 green lab-grown diamonds. And when it comes to lab-grown diamonds in the color variety, whether it's green, whether it's red, whether it's pink, whether it's blue, you are going to have a similar post-growth process. So as these diamonds change and are shifting, and the crystal lattice is forming when diamonds are formed, what happens is the irradiation treatment comes into play. And this is done in a safe environment, in a lab, and a small amount of radiation and high heat and high pressure and temperature is integrated into the process of that post-growth crystal lattice. And what happens is that is like a color treatment. It changes the intensity and color of the diamond to shift into whichever color we might want represented. And so again, you need to, there might be different trace elements within the actual crystal structure because you're still using carbon atoms. And it gets really, I could go deep, right? It could get super complicated, but it could be trace elements within that actual natural carbon seed within the crystal lattice, and then it shifts into a blue or a pink or a red or a green. And so depending on the heat, depending on the pressure and the trace elements, can shift and change this diamond. So here we get the green, which is a rarity. You don't get green diamonds very often. So I like that we get this beautiful green. It's this deep, rich forest green color. They're SI clarity, so slightly included, and they're green. And it's 10 on the Mohs scale of hardness. So it is still the crystal lattice structure of a diamond, same way as Earth and Mother Nature. It's just all in a lab. So right now, this green one, let's see, I have about 18 left in our collection. I have about 18 left in our collection. It comes with this 20-inch chain, which is going to be a nice little length. It's going to lay a little bit lower than my collarbone. Again, it might be different on you, but what's nice is you could layer this. Again, the model is wearing a beautiful, if you look on the website and the app, they have a beautiful layered look. So they have like an 18, a 19, and a 20. So you can stack pendants. A lot of people don't do that very often, but you know what? I know a lot of bold stylists that do that as well. So you can do that with this cross pendant, and you know what? Right now you have that perfect church going look. Perfect church going look. Right now, my friends, we are going to give this offer to you at 25% off today. So 25% off using that Live25 code. You are able to bring this home for less than $45. You can bring this home all in. That is all in, my friends, less than $45 for monthly payments. So my friends, we are so low cost on our prices of diamonds so far. I cannot do the free shipping yet. That's why you got to get more than one. You are going to have to get more than one to hit that $50 mark to get the free shipping. We're going to give you the 30-day money-back guarantee. But right now, this is less than $12 per month. Less than $12 per month. You can get this for your faith leaders, for your Sunday school teacher, for maybe your choir directors, your people in your church book club, your choir. There are so many ways to celebrate moments. Give them a beautiful cross pendant. Show your appreciation. Maybe someone's going through a tough time. They need that reminder around their neck every time and every day. That is going to be item number 3. So I'm looking around, and of course, everything you can mix and match today. You can mix and match the yellow gold with the stainless steel and the white gold and the sterling silver. You can literally stack and layer some of the pieces that you are going to see today. And I'm excited for that because I am all about accessorizing. I want to make sure that it is easy for you to style. I want to make sure that you can get the diamond treasures that you want at a low cost. That Live25 code is going to make that happen. You're going to get 25% off today and tomorrow. So you can shop celebrations before your celebrations tomorrow. You can shop even during your celebrations tomorrow. You can literally do it at any point on your own device using your app, using that shoplc.com/live-streaming tab. Scroll down. You can look at our gold show that was at the 2 p.m. hour, the luxurious gold show with Emily Mae. That's me. And then you can also celebrate with some diamonds, which are going to be a great, fantastic opportunity today. And as we move right along, the next few pieces are going to really focus on the colorful opportunities of diamonds. A lot of people, especially millennials and Gen Zers, they are looking for engagement rings. They are looking for sustainable jewelry because this is 40 to 80% less expensive than earth mine diamonds. And so there's a huge statistic that like between 40 to 60% of that generation are choosing the ethical luxury. They are choosing diamonds of the lab-grown variety because they're thinking about the environment, they're thinking about the humanitarian impact, and they're also thinking about their pocketbooks. They want to make sure they have enough so that they can show off the diamond and they can go out with friends. So we understand that. I understand that. And I think you all understand that as well. This, again, I was literally just having this conversation with my sister. She loves lab-grown diamonds. Her birthday's tomorrow, so everyone wish her a happy birthday. She's a little 4th of July, baby. And so we were talking about diamonds, and she's like, oh yeah, like she loves it. They're beautiful. They're such a low cost. And she was talking about how she was like trying to get some special diamonds for special occasions. So it doesn't matter the occasion. You can commemorate any moment in your life with a lab-grown diamond, and you don't have to stress about it. So already we have some great deals. You can get a full set for less than $100 today. And that is absolutely great. And I remember, again, many of my diamond pieces in my own personal collection are diamonds that have been passed down through my family, because that was what you did. Again, the son in the family would go and ask the parents, hey, can I get the diamond ring that was grandma's? And say, hey, can I'm going to use it, right? Because you pass those diamonds down. They are generational. They are timeless. So diamonds, even lab grown, you want to pass down. You want to make sure that future generations have diamonds. And then with this process of having something that's ethical and luxurious and environmentally friendly and less carbon footprint, you are also helping Mother Nature. So there is a twofold and many, many factors of why people are choosing lab-grown diamonds. And the baseline of the excellent clean quality that I can look at the diamond right here in front of me and see it sparkling way more brighter and excellent quality than some of the earth mine diamonds I have seen by my own naked eye is absolutely extraordinary. So we're going to continue to showcase these pieces. Hopefully you find a dazzling treasure that you love, and I'm going to help you find it. So let's look at this ring right here is next. And this is also going to be, again, a beautiful, colorful green diamond band. So if you are looking for something, if you're looking for something that goes with the cross pendant, you could get something like this. Look how gorgeous this is. You are looking at 0.33 carats. We have a little bit more carat weight there. It is the Verdant Exo Twist Band Ring in 18 karat vermeil yellow gold, and then that rhodium over sterling silver. So you have 18 karat vermeil yellow gold. You got 75% pure gold in the X's. So it's like XOXO. Get it? Hugs and kisses. And one better way to show your love than with some dazzling diamonds. This is going to have just 5 clean green diamonds. SI 10 on the Mohs scale of hardness. Very sturdy, durable, that bright forest green. It's like a deep, rich forest green color. And then you have the rhodium and sterling silver. So rhodium is part of the platinum group of family of metals. So you have sterling silver, 925 sterling silver. That's the base of that silvery, lustery metal. This is going to have all of that information, maker's mark in the inside, highly polished underneath, super simple ring. I love that this could be an added anniversary band. You can get more than one and then bookend your larger ring. You could add this to your bridal set. This could be a wedding band. It could be a engagement band. It could be a bestie gift because XOXO. Again, I could get one for my sister. I could get one for those that I want to give hugs and kisses with in the form of a diamond. And maybe you want to remember someone, right? And you want a beautiful ring to do that. This is absolutely a gorgeous design. It's distinct. It has those green diamonds that are irradiated. Again, that process we described as kind of changing that structure of the molecules, the carbon atoms, to kind of create a robust and stable color. This is not going to change. It's not going to fade. It's not going to tarnish. It's not going to get cloudy. Those diamonds are going to stay bright, clean, and crisp. So this is absolutely gorgeous. Let's look at those sizes real quick. Again, this is, I only have 40 across the board. We are going to have some various sizes available. Usually we have a good range from size 6 to 10. So if you are looking for some good sizes there, double check with your personal shopper. If you don't see your specific size on the website or the app, just call your personal shopper at 888-835-2237. It looks like we're going to have that range of size 6 through 10. So what I would love is I would love to stack this and layer it with some of the rings that we already have in our collection today. I will show that to you in a little bit. of how easy it is to accessorize with diamonds. You could, again, plus up your look, your everyday casual look, or even plus it up for those big weddings that might be happening right now and those big special occasions. So you're going to get 3 precious metals in this band and those 5 green diamonds. Right now, my friends, we are going to be offering this with that live 25 code. Now we are getting to that free shipping and 30-day money back guarantee. Free shipping and 30-day money-back guarantee. This is going to be $105 or less today. $105 or less today. That is going to be 4 monthly payments of $27 or less. And this is also a great little bridesmaid's gift, a maid of honor gift. XOXO, what better way to represent your wedding day, the biggest day of your life, than with some hugs and kisses? Or maybe it's a mother-in-law gift, or an aunt of the in-laws, or it could be a sister-in-law gift. There are so many ways. It could be a self-love gift as well. I like that I could wear this on any hand. On any finger. It doesn't have to necessarily be my ring finger. It's just representing that love, that connection that you might have for those special friends and family members in your life. So that is going to be item number 4 of the lab-grown diamond world. And we are going to look at one more gorgeous blue diamond coming up next. So our next blue diamond piece, this is our next colorful one. We've already looked at the green diamond cross pennant, which was item number 3. We looked at the XOXO band, which is right behind me. That is item 4. And then now, if you want just a beautiful, just simple, round blue diamond, this is going to be a classic piece. This could be an engagement ring. It could be just a little promise ring. It could be just something fun that you accessorize and wear along to your everyday. So I love how affordable these options are. You don't have to spend months and months of your monthly income in order to save for a lab-grown diamond anymore, or any diamond anymore, especially when you are here at Shop LC. We give you the low-cost prices, way lower than that estimated retail value. So the estimated retail value from other retailers, we put that on the website. You can see the decrease of how much you're saving when you choose to shop here at Shop LC. You are not only giving back to the environment, to humanity with our Purchase Feeds program, but also these diamonds being from a 100% interest-free zone. Conflict-free zone. 100% conflict-free zone, but also you are giving back to Mother Nature, right? So we have so many reasons why today, tomorrow is a great day to shop. So this one is going to be a simple blue diamond. And again, we talked about that process of irradiation, changing the molecular carbon crystal lattice structure to make sure that this blue is super vibrant. And it's not going to scratch. It's not going to cloud. It's not going to fade because that is a strong diamond. 10 on the Mohs scale of hardness. It is still taking that carbon lattice structure and compressing it with heat and pressure, and then we change the color. It's a post-growth process. Fairly normal in this world of lab-grown diamonds. So this is just a really nice, beautiful, simple, round cut blue diamond, like that blue sky, like that ocean blue, like the waves of the water. This is going to be a total of 0.6 carats or so, 4.5 to 4.8 millimeters. It is SI clarity. Look at that sparkle. What I love is, look at the profile. The profile is just a very simple profile, low to medium profile, high polished band of rhodium over sterling silver. If you're a bride, again, we have so many weddings and bride stuff on the brain today. You could get your something new and your something blue all out of the way. This could be your engagement ring, so it's something new and something blue. This could also just be a nice little promise ring. It could just be a I love you ring. It could be, hey, blue's your favorite color. If you're an April birthday, that's your birthstone. Diamonds are birthstones, so you can get any color in our showcase today. So right now, this is just a brilliant, simple design. I have sizes 5 through 10 available. I have sizes 5 through 10 available, only 15 left in the full collection and the full breadth of those sizes. That means if you want something that maybe is commemorating this weekend, the red, white, and blue, right? Maybe you have a ruby that can go with this, a red band. And then you get, we have a clear, colorless white band that's coming a little bit later. You could do the red, white, and the blue. This is absolutely spectacular. Again, optically and physically identical to mind, but only a machine and like a telescope or a microscope can tell them apart. And you need like specialists to do this. So this absolutely is something that you could commemorate any occasion with, that really clean blue diamond. And right now it is going to be a very limited opportunity. We are going to be able to offer this at 25% off, free shipping, and 30-day money back guarantee. So we are taking this down to $188 today. We are taking this down to $188 today. That is 4 monthly payments. So we haven't done a lot of 5 monthly payments because these have been such great deals. So they are going $47 a month, 4 monthly payments, less than $12. Less than $12. Look how gorgeous. I love how simple it is. It is like that beautiful celestial glacier on my hand. It really just feels really graceful, really nice and simple. Sometimes a simple stone in the center is really the showcase that you need. And this is going to be less than $47. Less than $47. So I want to show you, because it is a low to medium profile, the band is set up in a way that you could layer this with other bands. So this one is coming up. This one is coming up in item number 8 in a little bit. So we're not quite there. But if you wanted to shop ahead, it is a full eternity band because it goes all the way around. And look how gorgeous this is. This is, again, you can shop ahead. Item 5 and item 8. Look how gorgeous that set is. It's absolutely amazing. And that shows you how easy this could be a bridal set. You don't have to go big on the diamonds in order to make an impact. So we have that. And then the one that I just showed you was the green. The green diamonds, right? So look how beautiful the XOXO, if you wanted to create a love match. This is a love match. Look how beautiful those two pieces go together. The green diamonds with the blue. Again, when you look at water, it's not just blue. It has a little bit of green. It has a little bit of that reflection. This is item 5 and item 4. And you can just click those links below. It is as easy as that to add it to your cart. When you're shopping on the shoplc.com/live streaming page, what you can do is literally slide through, look at all the pictures, click on the ones you like. So you don't have to watch the full show. You can just grab and get the deals that you want and be on your way. So I love that set. Again, just gives you an idea that you could pair this with some of the bands we already have in our collection. This is item 4 and item 5. What a beautiful set. Something that's super meaningful. Again, whether you are celebrating something with your best friends, with your friend group, or a milestone for you yourself personally, an anniversary, a wedding, an anniversary, whatever it may be. Sometimes a little simple set like that, just as the right ticket, is the perfect addition to your collection. And you could, I know so many people that love the layer some days, and then they like the simplicity of just one band some other days. So really you can find some flexibility in the pieces today. And so far I have seen some incredible prices. Again, Live 25 is going to give you that 25% off. Many of these, if it's over $50, you get that free shipping. And of course, if it's not on clearance and final sale, you will be able to get that 30-day money back guarantee. Well, we've looked at 2 pendants so far. We've looked at 3 gorgeous rings. We've looked at somewhat of a set today with that starry celebration. And now we have to look at a cluster. We got to look at a cluster of studs, because you need a classic pair, whether it's a traditional, just a one round diamond in your ear, but then you also need something simple and maybe something a little bit more sparkly. So this next set is absolutely one of my favorites. These are going to be your luxuriant brand, so you're going to get an authenticity card to go with them. And if you love spring and summer, these are those floral clusters of diamonds that you love. But they also can be worn all year round. You don't just have to wait because they're such a classic look. These are going to be set in 14 karat yellow gold. That means it's 55% pure gold over that 925 sterling silver, all hypoallergenic, adding that extra golden luster. We are getting 7 diamonds in each stud. We are getting 7 diamonds in each stud. They are all going to range in different sizes from 2.5 to 3 millimeters. That is very, very significant in size, and they are colorless in color. They are flawless, eye clean, excellent cut. And what I love, the power of a cluster of a diamond especially, is it maximizes the brilliance. You need to literally select all the diamonds so that you get this precise cluster all close together. You get this scalloped border of prong set, and then inside is actually a kind of a channel cluster pave set. So you have no prongs in the center. So those diamonds literally look like one big diamond. That is absolutely a powerful display of the power of the cluster. And it really is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You're gonna get those post studs of gold in the back. Gonna keep them very, very sturdy. These are around 9 millimeters, the height from top to bottom. So these are just going to be some really nice clusters. This is really fun, really vibrant. You can wear it casually. You could wear it for a big special occasion. These are normally around $1,600 estimated retail value. We have 7 in here and 7 diamonds there. So 14 all together. And what's amazing is we have an incredible price for you today. 25% off today. Free shipping and 30-day money-back guarantee. This is absolutely one of the most amazing prices on a cluster of stud earrings I have seen. And let me tell you, I do a lot of comparative shopping when it comes to diamonds and earth mined and lab grown. And I have gone to some of the largest jewelry stores here in Austin, Texas. That's where our headquarters is. So I do a lot of comparative shopping. I will even look online. And for the same value of total of 1 carat, you get half a carat here, half a carat there. You get the 14 karat yellow gold, that is 55%. And you get the precious metal of sterling silver, the base, very sturdy and durable. You could, someone at a large retail, a really fancy one, 10,000 or 15, or even maybe on the minimal side, like 5. Okay, so I've seen those prices go up, and especially in the lab grown diamond world, people are still charging a wild amount outside of Shop LC for these treasures because people want them. They are in demand. So even though they are in demand here at all the Shop LCers are shopping for them, we are still keeping our prices low. That 25% is going to save you more. So we are going to offer these for $173 today. $173 or less today. That is 5 monthly payments of $35 or less. 5 monthly payments of $35 or less. That is $9 a week. You set aside and you save, and you get a gorgeous pair of cluster stud earrings. And you all know I love to accessorize, so I'm going to show you one of the looks that I think you all would be remiss if you did not take advantage of today. I would take the starry circle pendant, item 1, and I would take item 2, because look at this. These are absolutely beautiful together. They go together, they're designed together, and then look at the studs. Those look like a celestial star, doesn't it? It looks like a floral bloom, but it can also be a galaxy of stars. Look how gorgeous this set can be. Item number 6, 1 and 2. You could get this. You could get this full set for, if I'm remembering it right, for less than $300. And again, talk to your personal shopper. See if they're bundling item 1 and 2, then you save more, and then you just add the earrings. It is absolutely something that you could, that might be my favorite look of the day so far. Item 1 and 2, and then item 6. Just adding a pair of earrings so that you have a set that is your grab and go, that you can be dazzling as you walk out the door. You go to the gym, you're watching the neighbor's kids, you're running around, going on vacation. Those are going to be something that you could wear, have it sparkle, and not feel overwhelmed and worried about kind of running around. It's going to be secure. It's going to be classy. That is item number 6. All you need to do is click that link below and you'll be able to add that to your cart. Look at all of the different product specifications. Of course, your personal shoppers, if you want that look, item 1 and 2 and 6 to bring that together, just call your personal shopper, double check that everything is available. They could double check your shopping cart. They can add that to your protection plan in addition, and just take care of you. 888-835-2237. And remember, every item that we purchased today, remember we set that goal of 10, so we could do 5 meals today, 5 meals tomorrow, and we're going to make a difference. Again, food scarcity and food insecurity is a huge issue, especially for children, especially during the summer across the United States and globally around the world. We want to make a difference today, and we are definitely going to make a diamond difference. And as we continue on with our showcase, I'm Emily Mae. If you're just joining me, I am your host here at Shop LC, and we had an earlier show at 2 p.m. Central of all the luxurious gold that you can find. We had chains, we had earrings, bracelets, necklaces galore. So if you're looking for gold to commemorate big moments or small moments and everything in between, we have that as well. And then right now we are showcasing the world of lab-grown diamonds of luxury. And lab-grown diamonds are absolutely incredible. There are so many reasons why people are choosing lab-grown diamonds. Zero waste, zero carbon footprint. We're not displacing wildlife. We're not displacing dirt and earth, and we are not polluting the groundwater, and we are using less water in general. To create 1 carat of a lab-grown diamond, you use 82 liters per carat in order to create a lab-grown diamond. With the earth, Mother Nature uses 557 liters per carat. So that is a huge difference when it comes to how much water is being used. And as we look at the diamonds that we have that we're showcasing today, when we think about the process, there's about 2 main processes that lab-grown diamond labs use, and most of the process that we use here is going to be the HPHT process, which is high heat and high pressure. And so what happens is a tiny diamond seed, so an actual carbon atom diamond seed, is put into a chamber, and that chamber is heated and it's squeezed, so high heat and high pressure. And what happens is those carbon atoms are going to dissolve the catalyst around all of that crystal lattice structure, and then the diamond's going to grow, and so then those crystals are going to form, and then the crystalline is created. So there's this crystalline that forms around that, and then it grows the diamond over weeks and over months, and then thus you get a rough stone, and thus you can take that rough stone and you can cut it and you can polish it. I don't know why this is cutting, but it's probably a bigger tool than that. And then you're able to cut it and polish it, and thus we get these gorgeous lab-grown diamonds. And of course, I am simplifying it, but truly, if you've looked at any videos, you can look at videos and how it's made. There are small little chambers. Some are larger chambers, depending on how big the production process is. But you can see how it shifts and changes through that process. And then when you have different post-growth process, like irradiation for those green diamonds, those blue diamonds, it changes a little bit. But we were able to get these diamonds within weeks and within months versus millions and billions of years. And with diamonds in the earth, you have to go down hundreds and hundreds of miles to the earth's mantle to get diamonds. And then those are the colorless white diamonds. You have to go even further to get any colorful diamonds. So it is very difficult. It's very time consuming. And there's a lot of effects on the environment, on humanity, on the economy, and things like that. So there are so many benefits to choosing lab-grown diamonds. And we are glad you are here for the journey. So if you see anything that you love, if you see anything that you're interested in, what's nice is we've streamlined this process so that all you need to do, we do have the SKU number for reference just in case to double check, but all you have to do is click on the links, slide, swipe, and you will be able to shop today. And of course, if you have trouble with the app, the website, anything like that, as we're making these upgrades to make the shopping experience easier for you, just call the personal shopper, 888-835-2237. And we've looked at some classic pieces today. Great everyday lab-grown diamond glam. Again, a classic cluster stud earring, which was item number 6. Now we're going to move on to item number 7. And item number 7 is one of those quintessential items, those essential universal items that no one would ever be upset if they received as a gift. This is going to be something that works with every style. This is going to work with every style. So what I like about this, we're going to look at some hoop earrings. And we're going to have 2 different types of hoop earrings in our full showcase today. We're going to have a few other studs as well coming down the line. So if the first earrings were not your cup of tea and potentially maybe you're not looking for hoop earrings, we have more variety of earrings coming your way. This set right here is absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be about 0.66 inches. So it's a little over half an inch of these lab-grown diamonds. And we are looking at hoop earrings GHSI color grade, which are pretty high level, excellent cut, eye clean diamonds. They are going to be a set in rhodium over sterling silver. And we are looking at 1 full carat overall. We are looking at 1 full carat overall. We have half a carat here and we have half a carat here. These are called kind of half eternity hoops because the diamonds right there, the diamonds are just on the front and they're not on the inside and they're not on the backside. So we have the high shine and sheen and silky smooth backside of that rhodium over sterling silver, but then you have about 7 diamonds in one stud, one hoop, and then 7 in the other. That is giving a very balanced design. And what's nice is it's front forward shine. So you're going to get that refractive index of those diamonds sparkling forward towards you. So even when you dance, even when you move around, you are going to be able to have that sparkle. We are looking at 2.5 millimeter diamonds set in that 4-prong setting. So you have this uniform brilliance, this line of diamonds that has to be quality controlled. It has to be excellent quality, and they all have to be uniform quality because you don't want one to be darker than the other. You don't want one to have inclusions, one to not, and one to have inclusions. So you want to make sure that it's completely uniform. And with lab-grown diamonds, the baseline is absolutely super, super strong as it is. You have like a cleaner clarity when it comes to lab-grown diamonds. It's just easier to control within that heat and pressure environment. The earth you really can't control, right? So within a lab, you're able to control the environment a little bit more to create this clear, maximum sparkle and maximum brilliance. These are going to give you that hinge clasp. It's going to be that hinged clasp, as you can see right there. You're going to put that rod in your ear, and then there's the backing, and then boom. You are going to have just this graceful design. So I like how this is just a classic pair of earrings. Again, everyone needs a classic stud, a classic hoop, and like a tennis bracelet and a pendant. So right now, you are going to be able to bring about 20 of these home if you would like. We have 20 left in our inventory. This is normally a $1,400 estimated retail value. We are going to have free shipping today and 30-day money back guarantee. Free shipping and 30-day money back guarantee. Look at the side profile. Get the high shine of that rhodium over sterling silver. That sparkle absolutely stands out. This is going to be less than $173. Less than $173 per, just all in. And then 5 monthly payments of $35. 5 monthly payments of $35. And you're getting really well-sized diamonds there. So they're not too small. They're absolutely maximum sparkle and brilliance. So that's going to be a fantastic item to add to your collection. And these are also perfect gifts for bridesmaids, besties, siblings, in-laws, because they're classic. You can't go wrong with a classic hoop. That is going to be item number 7, my friends. So remember, click the link below, or grab that SKU number, 853-6926. Grab that SKU number, search for it on the website or the app. Shop as quickly as you can, because those are definitely going to run out, and we only have about 20 left. So right now, my friends, we're going to move on to this band that you saw a little bit earlier. This one absolutely could go with item number 7. I don't know if it's going to be a bundle. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, but it is such a low cost. You could easily pair these together. This can also be paired with many of the pieces coming up and some of the pieces that we have already seen. If you are looking, this is going to be one of those bands. This reminds me of my sister, because we just talked about this. But a lot of people look for eternity bands for an additional piece to add to their wedding band as a actual wedding band. They also use it as a stackable accessory. So they usually get more than one, so they could stack it with their other gemstone pieces, their other diamonds, their other emeralds, their tanzanites, their other high luxury, their rubies, their high luxury gemstones. If it's the right setting, and an eternity band can literally go with everything. Also, a lot of people like to just get a few eternity bands to just stack and layer on their own. Like, they like to stack 1 and 2 and 3 together. We are looking at a really simple band, a really simple band of 1.9 millimeter stones, 1 carat overall, and it goes. So it's not a half eternity band where the stones are just on the top. It goes all the way around. You get 360 degree sparkle. You are getting G through H color diamonds. The clarity is going to be super clean. SI, you're not going to be able to see any of those inclusions. We have size 5 through 9 available. Right now, size 9 is going super fast, and size 8. Usually it's the smaller sizes, but right now you can get this. Yeah, I would get it quick. So if you are looking for an engagement ring or a wedding band for this summer, this is perfect. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg. It is lab grown diamond, absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be a high polished under gallery, so it's super smooth. It is super smooth. And again, I'm pretty sensitive of how thick bands are, because my fingers are slender, so I want to make sure that it's not too thick in between, and this absolutely works really well for me. It feels very soft, it feels very clean, very silky, and I can have the flexibility to maybe get a bigger size and put it on different fingers. Right now, this is normally a $1,500 estimated retail value. This timeless band, an eternity band, is literally one of the most iconic designs in the jewelry world. It is going to be that representation of the utmost commitment, of that everlasting love for yourself, love for your best friend, love for your fur babies, love for your children, love for your partners. And it is that everlasting ring. We are talking a huge value today. We are going to bring this down to $285 or less today. $285 or less today. So check in with your personal shopper. I don't see the budget pay on there. We potentially should have the budget pay, but we are still making updates. Call your personal shopper at 888-835-2237. If you need that budget pay, talk to your personal shoppers, work something out with them. We are going to give you free shipping and 30-day money back guarantee on this. This is item number 8, and you just click that link below and look how gorgeous. I've shown this to you a little bit earlier. If you joined us and saw item number 5, look how beautiful. So this is what I mean, where you could have a wedding band. This is item 5, the blue diamond, with item number 8, the eternity band. Then look at this one. I even paired it with item number 4, those green diamonds, the XOXO design. Look at that. You can stack this. So what you could do is you can get another eternity band and then have it on the top part as well. So you have 2 carats of the colorless white, and then you have that golden green diamond in the middle. So you can create your own look today. And you are saving, oh my goodness, hundreds and thousands of dollars in compared to that other estimated retail value. So this is absolutely gorgeous. You can even do item number 2. Ooh, look at item 2, the star with the band. Item 2 with item 8. Woo! I am just getting bigger and bolder. And you know what? We got more big and bold diamond deals coming your way, my friends. And a classic eternity band is stunning. What I would do as well is look at getting the earrings. Item 7, look how gorgeous these two go together. It is quintessential to have a simple set like this, and you are getting 2 carats of diamonds, 1 carat here and 1 carat in the band. 2 carats overall. Item 7 and item 8. Woo, I love it. All right, we are going to bring more diamond deals that you love here directly to you. And what's nice is we have our personal shoppers to help you. We have our new website. We have our app. If you haven't downloaded already, we are making updates across the board. We want to make sure that your shopping experience is seamless, stress-free, and fun as possible. So if you're having a little trouble, you can't find your size, maybe you saw the budget pay on one area and then not on the other, always double check with your personal shopper. Again, they are an extension of all of us when we do the live show. They can help you. They can see the back end more than I can, and they will walk you through the steps to sign up, to add things, to complete that checkout. 888-835-2237. All right, my friends, we are moving right along on this Diamond Deal Show. And we know that everyone is going out of town. They are maybe staying home and getting ready for their pool parties, their big barbecues, their big fireworks shows, their parades. But what better way to celebrate big occasions and small occasions and every fun moment in between than with some dazzling diamond deals? So some of the biggest celebrations and the biggest moments of your life might be that moment that you're celebrating a big wedding anniversary, or even a big momentous moment like your big wedding day that someone might be celebrating today. So we have a ring that very much is going to be a classic engagement ring, or a wedding ring, or you know what, just because you love yourself ring. And sometimes you got to celebrate yourself too. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this one. We are also celebrating the power of the cluster here. We've seen that in play in today's showcase. This is going to be item number 9. This is item number 9, a luxuriant lab-grown cluster halo ring, a cluster halo ring in rhodium over sterling silver. This is 0.9 carats. 0.9 carats, and let me tell you, let me show you. This eternity band right here was 1 carat, okay? And then this ring right here shows you the power of clusters, the power of design. This ring right here is 1 carat of diamonds. Isn't that wild? Almost 1 carat. It's not even quite 1 carat. So this shows you the prestigious design that goes into this. We are looking at this cluster of a pave set cushion cluster. So this is a cushion cluster of round diamonds that are going to be about 57 to 58 facets that have the ability for sunlight and manufactured light to bounce through and bounce back out. So this gives you a really, really elongated table, and that table makes it feel as if it's one giant diamond. So from here, it's going to look like one giant diamond. That is a mastery of design. That is a mastery of craftsmanship. And you are getting also 3 rows of diamonds on the left side and 3 rows of diamonds on the right side. This is also made out of rhodium over sterling silver, the undergallery. The undergallery is simple, it's sculpted, the tapered band, it's going to be very, very comfortable to put on. And it is almost, at least on my hand, knuckle to knuckle sparkle. It is almost knuckle to knuckle sparkle. Look at that. You have to get really, really close up in order to see the different pave set diamonds. So this is stunning. We're going to get an elevated inner row on the shoulder of the band of those diamonds inlaid in there, and then the top and the bottom are going to be a little bit lower. So you have an added level of depth. So this, from this profile, as you can see, this one's a little too big on me, but you can see that the profile is a little bit elevated, not too much, just enough to add an extra grand level and a luxurious design to your hand. So we are going to only have this available right now with this deal with the cushion cluster design. So it's going to have that softer, it's not like a super square edges, it's actually quite well rounded. And right now we have size 6 through 10. And let me tell you, we only have so many sizes left and so many amounts. So if you want to get something like this, if this is something that looks like something that would be for a big moment, like an engagement, like a birthday, an anniversary, this is not going to break the bank. We are offering this to you at a 25% off discount. We are also able to drop this by 85% off that estimated retail value and offer you free shipping and 30-day money-back guarantee and budget pay. So those are many reasons why this ring is a must-have. It's going to be durable, long-lasting, gorgeous. A few people have purchased it this week, and we are running so low, I maybe have less than 10 in our full collection. Less than 10 in our full collection. So this is definitely something that if you want a little bit bigger, bolder piece that is a low profile but adds a lot of that diamond sparkle, we have 78 diamonds in here. 78 diamonds. So sometimes some of us might have thought, oh my goodness, I never thought I would own 1 or 2 diamonds. Now you can own 78 added to your luxurious collection. Elevate your style, give the gift of a gorgeous lab-grown diamond, and you are giving a beautiful meal and a warm, nutritious meal to a young child in need that needs it the most. And you might need these diamonds, and you might need the deals, but to put it into perspective, there are lots of people around the world that need a warm meal, and we are able to provide that for them today and tomorrow using that Live 25 code. 48 hours to shop and make a difference. So with these discounts on this piece, we are able to offer this to you for $210 or less today. 5 monthly payments of $42. 5 monthly payments of $42. Wow. So that is a showstopper. And this one, again, is a little bit difficult to set an eternity band with. I wanted to show you what it could potentially look like. So this one is a little bit bigger on me, but look how gorgeous it is when I pair item 8 and item 9. So that shows you the potential of having a little bridal set with that eternity band, because diamonds are truly something that you will pass down for future generations. They're always tell a story, right? The diamonds in my family that have been passed down tell a story. They were, again, we have a mixture of them. And so every collection, every jewelry collection, every piece tells a story. You get to create your own story. You get to craft your story. You get to tell your story through the pieces that you get to curate, and that you get to show off and you get to give to others. So it's really is a beautiful blessing to be able to do that. And we have more diamond blessings coming your way, including some more incredible bands. We might have some matching sets for you today to continue on with that pattern. We do have something that we do not have very often, which we have a 2-in-1 set. So we not only have earrings, but we have a pendant set that is going to come together. So you don't have to purchase it separately. It is going to come together. So you're going to get 2 pieces in one. We're going to have one more pendant, and we're going to have one more classic pair of stud earrings. So I am telling you, we got some amazing deals today, and we are just getting started. So remember that Live 25 code is good for 48 hours. If you don't use it, unfortunately, you're going to lose it. So before you get to the big fireworks spectacular and the big parades and chowing down on some barbecue and maybe some hot dogs and hamburgers, make sure that you check out our lab-grown diamonds, because maybe you want to commemorate the 250th anniversary birthday of the United States of America with some sparkling jewels. And we're bringing it all to you right now. So we're going to continue on with our showcase today, and this is going to be coming up item number 10. Item number 10. This is going to be a classic band. So we saw the Eternity Band. Which was item number 8. And as you saw, that went all the way around with those sparkling round cut brilliant diamonds. So that was number 8. But what happens when you mix it up a little bit? When you mix it up a little bit and you have a full Eternity Band, but you have different cut diamonds in it. So we are going to have kind of like party in the front and we're going to have business in the back, or the other way around, however you want to see it. So this is going to be a channel set diamond ring. It is luxuriant. So that means you're going to get that ethical craftsmanship and brilliant craftsmanship authenticity card to go with any luxuriant diamond brand item. This is going to be GH SI Color Clarity Diamonds. This is also a total of 1 carat, just like that classic Eternity Band item number 8. This is also set in rhodium over sterling silver. You get a high polish undergallery, so super soft and easy to put on. But look at this. This is something that is very, very different, that I don't see very often, that I know you probably don't see very often. So you see this? That front part, or you could even be the back, depending on how you see it. It's like half glass. The glass is half full or half empty. Ooh, see? So this is going to be baguette cut diamonds. We have 24 on one side. And then, ooh, we have 16 round diamonds on the other. So this is how fun it looks. So one side, there's the baguette. If you could tell, there's the baguette. And then on the other side, we have 16 round. Ooh, so that is a total of 40 diamonds. A total of 40 diamonds. They are GH Color SI Clarity. And it is a channel setting. So all of them are so closely tightened in there. So you need precise diamond lapidaries. You need precise cutting, precise polishing. You need precise quality control and design, because you need to make sure that it all fits in uniformity and you have maximum brilliance. You don't want any dark, shadowy spots within the sparkle of the diamond band. So what's incredible is everything's set in that channel setting and no prongs whatsoever. So this is a really amazing piece. Right now I have size 7 through 10. So what's nice is, depending on the piece that you're accessorizing with, you could literally switch it to, okay, I want to show my baguette diamonds today. Oh, no, I want to show my round diamonds today. And you know what? You could get more than one at this price that we're going to showcase here. So you could have round and baguette all at the same time. This is absolutely one of my favorite clean bands. It's unique, it's different, it's giving you versatility to style, it's giving you versatility to mix and match with the collection today or an already existing collection. Right now, we have a huge discount of 25% off today. 25% off today, free shipping and 30-day money-back guarantee. But let me tell you, my friends, I only have less than 10 of every size. Less than 10 of every size, and right now this is less than $210. If you are looking for a lot of extra accessories to your already existing lab-grown diamond collection, this could be an added accessory. If you are looking for something as a wedding band, this could be something. An extra anniversary band. Maybe you had a child recently and you're adding an extra band to your stack. This is going to be 5 monthly payments of $42. 5 monthly payments of less than $42. That's $10 to $11 a week you set aside and you save. So remember, I told you that I love to accessorize. You've already seen that. You've seen me try to stack as much as I can, because when you are looking for diamonds, you want to make a high quality purchase and you want to get a lot more money. I do want to get a lot more money, but you want to get a lot more for your money. So you want to make sure that you get everything that's worth that value. So what I would do is I would look at finding, because everything is on sale today in our show. Look how gorgeous a band like that you can pair together. You can mix it, and then of course you can switch it. Again, this one's a little too big on me, but I can switch it to the different diamonds, whether it's baguette or round. And then of course, that's item 2. I could pair it with item 4 as well. So this shows you the versatility. The channel set is a little bit more modern than that traditional eternity band with the prong set, but that works as well. And if you want to really make it a big deal, add item 5. Ooh, look at that. I just stacked all 3. Ooh, that might be my favorite. Look at that. I just stacked all 3. And then of course I can change that eternity band. Ooh, maybe I want the baguette showing today. So this is item 4 and 5 and item number 10. And then this is going to be my other showstopper here. Look at this. I took the different eternity band, which is item number 8. And look at this. It is a little bit thinner. So you see the difference? So the channel setting elongates the setting a little bit more. You also have a little bit more wider diamonds in this because it's the baguette. And then it's a little bit thicker. So you could stack them if you want. Look at that. You can stack them. Or a lot of people do them on 2 different fingers. And you could do it like that. So this one is going to be a cleaner, less metal, more diamond design, item number 8. And this one is going to have a little bit more metal and 2 different types of diamonds. So depending on the style you're looking for, depending on the day, you're going to have lots of variety today. I only have 25 left in my full vault of diamonds here. Item number 10. Remember, you're going to get free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. Free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee, less than $42 today. Less than $42 today. That's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And we're actually going to potentially have a ring here that goes well with this style. So we're going to look at our next ring, which is going to be item number 11. We are going to look at number 11. And oh my goodness, I have been watching some of the Antique Roadshow. I love that. I love that show. That's one of my guilty pleasures. But I also have been watching a lot of these TikToks that have been coming on of people looking for vintage engagement rings. And this style is really like 90s and early 2000s, and they're calling 90s and 2000s vintage now in the world of jewelry, which is really terrifying. But this next ring coming up really is got like a bypass band ring with a mixture of a 3-stone ring. So you're combining 2 very prominent designs in the diamond world and the jewelry industry, and they're calling it vintage. So I like this design. I think it's very classic, and this setting is very low profile on my hand. I always am worried I talk with my hands, I'm going to hit a really high setting. So this is a super classic look here. Look how gorgeous this is. We are looking at this ring right here, a great anniversary or an engagement ring or even just because ring. This is going to be the Sea Wave band ring. It's those luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, so you will be able to get that authenticity of ethical luxury and ethical source and craftsmanship with your purchase. It's set in rhodium over sterling silver. As you can see, it's 2 levels of the profile. So you have the bands, the 2 bypass bands, the waves that are going to be low profile, like it fits like a glove. Then the 3 stones are going to be elevated a little bit, not too much, probably to a low to medium profile. We are looking at 30 different diamonds here. Some of the largest diamonds are going to be up to 2.1 millimeters. 2.1 millimeters. They are graduated. So you get 1.1 to 2.1 millimeters for the baguette cuts. And then those are going to be some of the largest ones as well. So in the center, the 3 stones. Set in a prong setting. So you have the past, the present, the future. You have 3 lives, maybe 30 years of memories that could be commemorated. Maybe you have 3 children, 3 grandchildren, 3 best friends. This is a ring that can mean so much to so many people. And this is absolutely one of the most beautiful rings at such an incredibly low cost. I can't believe it. Like, I had to double, triple check in my head. I was like, holy moly, you're getting 30 diamonds. You're getting a classic rhodium, part of the platinum metal group of family of metals. It is going to give you the high polish, the high shine, anti-scratch resistant, scratch resistant, tarnish resistant, 925 sterling silver in the base. So that's super, super durable and long lasting. So what's incredible is we have those 3 diamonds. Those are going to be bordered with that wave. It's almost like a bypass ring where you have 1 row on the top, 1 row on the bottom. Those baguette cuts are going to be inlaid in a channel setting. Remember what we saw a little bit earlier? We saw a eternity band with baguette cuts and round cuts like this. These two are going to go hand in hand. You can have a full set today if you choose to get item 9 and item 10, or you can have one on one hand and one on the other. This is only available in size 6 through 10. We are only going to have this available in size 6 through 10. And right now, the sizes that are going the quickest are size 6, size 7, size 9. So we definitely want to lock this in. And this shows you the power of channel setting and the power of this. So this formation right here, like this is like a rectangle when you look at it, right? From here, it looks like one big diamond. This is the power of the design because you look as if you have like a huge rectangle emerald cut diamond, but it is just the design of this ring. This is going to give you that beautiful wave, that movement of grace, that sparkle that you need to elevate any outfit. So we got that beautiful diamond look, and these are going to go all the way about halfway down the shoulder of the band. You're going to get this sleek under gallery, and it's going to be really, really beautifully set together. This is normally a $1,300 to $1,400 estimated retail value. If you went to other retailers and asked for a ring of this quality with this many diamonds, 30 diamonds, this design, this much metal, and this craftsmanship, they would be maybe even charging more than $1,400 estimated retail value. But we are going to be able to lock this in at an incredibly low price, 25% off today, and less than $210 today. Less than $210 today. 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments of less than $42. That's about $10 to $11 a week you set aside and you save. Remember, we were looking at that band literally moments ago, which was item number 9. And look at that. Holy moly. Look how gorgeous this set is. So I just put the baguettes a little bit slightly under that band. Look how beautiful it is. So these really work together. These literally go hand in hand, no pun intended there. But you can also turn it around and just do the circles, the round cut. And you can get a beautiful set. So usually most people, when they get married, they take off their engagement ring and they put it on their right hand. So what you do is you put, on your wedding day, you put this on your right hand, and then you put the new wedding band there, right? And then you put your engagement ring on top. So that is usually how it's stacked. That's usually how it's stacked. And so you could do that today, and you could see the power of just layering those beauties together. And you could layer the baguette, eternity band right there, and it's so stunning. And it's absolutely radiating. And this is 2 carats combined. 2 carats combined. So if you are looking at a full set of something that you really want to shine and you want to really go together, item number 9 and 10, all you have to do is click the link, grab the SKU number in the chat, and you will be one step away, a step closer to completing your purchase, to getting that 25% off, getting free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee, saving, and creating an incredible diamond spectacular look. So remember, you're going to have today and tomorrow, and I know the next few days are packed. You might be going on a flight, you might be jumping in a car and going somewhere, but you know what? What's nice is with Shop LC, you can shop wherever you are on your own device, on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer. You can even shop over the phone. There is not a reason why you could give me that you can't shop for these dazzling deals today, because some of these I have not even seen in our diamond collection until now, including this next piece that is coming up here shortly. This next piece coming up, if you love that classic vintage design, This one is going to be a classic bold look for you. This kind of reminds me of someone that might be getting married today. Again, rumored. We'll see. But this is absolutely such a spectacular piece. This is going to go with some of the other pieces that we have in our collection, and we are all about accessorizing. So if you want to save today, you are in the right place. Remember, maybe you have some friends or family that might need a gift coming up and you don't know what to get them. Send them this show. Send them this live and say, hey, you got like a day to choose. Let me know some options, and then you can still surprise them. You You just can pick out a few items that work for your budget. We have budget pay on many of these items. We are going to have free shipping on many of these items. 30-day money back guarantee on many of these items. And if you need that extra assistance signing up for Shop LC, again, personal shoppers are an extension of our hosts after we are done with our live broadcast. So if you need some help, they're going to make sure that you are good to go. So I am telling you, this ring I saw as we were getting ready for our showcase today, and I am absolutely in love with the simplicity of it. I love that we have different options available, but right now we are focusing on that pear cut. And this is what you are going to see today. Look how stunning it is. It is that lab-grown diamond luxuriant variety. You're going to get that authenticity guarantee card. This is 1 carat. This is so far, one of the largest solid diamonds in our lab-grown diamond collection today. We've seen lots of clusters. We've seen lots of 1 carat eternity bands or hoop earrings, but this is the first one that is completely one cut and polished stone from that lab-grown diamond process that is absolutely identical to earth mine diamonds. So it is literally using heat and pressure that Mother Nature does herself and creating the same thing in a lab. This is set in 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. So you get 55% pure gold, about 2.5 microns, and then you're going to get the 925 sterling silver underneath it, the base, to keep it super solid, hypoallergenic, and highly durable. This is 1 carat. 1 carat. It is a 7.7 by 5.7 millimeter stone. The pear cut is one of a very difficult stone to cut, along with like the heart cut, because you have a point and then you have a very round kind of oval. So this is a combination of like a marquise cut and an oval cut. You have lots of facets, 57 to 58 facets as well, but they're just placed differently and distributed differently along the table. So this is absolutely amazing, and it's set in a bezeled setting, so you get more of the gold. You are not breaking up the brilliance of that diamond with little prongs. You are getting a solid clean line, and then you get a solid high polished band right there as well, very sleek. And this clarity of this diamond is going to range from SI to VS, so very slightly included to slightly included. You are going to be able to get. And what's beautiful is you get this hall of mirrors effect, if you can see. You get this hall of mirrors effect inside that diamond, where that is how beautiful and elongated and dramatic this can be. I only have size 8, 9, and 10 available. I only have size 8, 9, and 10 available. And you might see other sizes, you might see other shapes, but we are just talking about the pair. If you have questions about that, call your personal shopper. That's all I can do with that, because we have our curated show already, but look how dramatic this can be. Of course, you could pair this with an eternity band quite easily. And right now, we are going to offer you an incredible 25% off today. Free shipping and 30-day money-back guarantee. Free shipping and 30-day money-back guarantee. So this price drop is going to go down. So we are going to offer this to you at $263 today. $263 or less today. 5 monthly payments of $53 or less. 5 monthly payments of $53 or less. That is about $14 per week you set aside and you save. That's it. And of course, you might be like, I love this ring. What can I accessorize with it? Well, the world is your diamond, my friends. The world is your diamond. Look at this. You could pair item two with it because you got the gold. So you could literally pair those together. You could also, you all know what I love to do. I love to accessorize. The more diamonds, the merrier. The happier, the more glittery you are going to be. Look at this. You could pair the XOXO band with the green diamonds with this one. And look at that, because you have a little bit of gold in both. So that could be a really beautiful bridal set. That is item 4 with item number 12. And then, of course, my friends, you need the classic Eternity band. Oh, this is the classic look that is... you see in every movie. You see in every rom-com. Look at that. Just the classic sleek golden band of item number 12 with the pop and contrast of the Eternity band of diamonds. And of course, maybe you want to go even bigger and go even bolder. You could pair item number 10 as well. Ooh, look at the difference. Look at that difference. Again, I think my favorite is this one. I think this is so much cleaner because the bezeled setting is a cleaner design. I think that is the way to go, my friends. That is item 8 and item 12. All you have to do is click that link below and you can bring that spectacular set home. Remember, the SKU numbers are also referenced below. If you are having trouble navigating the website, navigating the app, you can go and just paste that into the search bar. What's also nice, my friends, is you can just go back and rewatch our show on shoplc.com/live streaming. That is the place where you can actually click the links. You click the link of the item you're looking for. You scroll to the left or to the right or maybe up or down depending on your device, your tablet, your phone, your computer. And what's nice is it will make you jump to where in the show we are at and where that product is. So if you just want to get to it, you could just add it directly to your cart or go and do it that way. So there are so many ways to shop with our new systems. Again, we are upgrading. We are trying to make this as easy in the long term as possible so that you can shop for as many pieces as you would like. We are trying to give you as many deals across our July 4th weekend as we can. So we appreciate you joining us as you kick off your celebrations. So in order to kick off and continue our incredible lab-grown diamond show, we are going to have 3 more pairs of earrings. We're going to have 1 set and then a cluster pendant. So you are in for an incredible ride. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our next pair of earrings. And of course, I am Emily Mae, your host. If you need some help after our broadcast ends, call your personal shopper at 888-835-2237. We are trying to sponsor 10 meals today and tomorrow combined. We want to eradicate food scarcity and food insecurity for children around the world, and we are a part of the solution. So we're going to work together to make the world a little bit better and a little bit brighter. And sometimes you need a little bit of diamonds to do that. As we move on to our next piece, this is going to be it. And let me tell you, I love this design. This is going to be one of the most unique diamond earrings sets that you have seen at Shop LC. This is stunning. One of my favorites. It is part of the nude collection, and we had some lab-grown diamonds earlier this week that were a part of the nude collection. We saw some bracelets, we saw some other necklaces, and then we saw some similar earrings, but these I have not seen in our collection in a very, very long time. And we only have so many left. I have about 5, less than 5 available. These are going to be those floating diamonds that we love because it doesn't, it's called the nude collection because those diamonds that are floating don't have a bezeled setting. They don't have a prong setting. They are only connected by that small soldered link that literally you have a hole bored into the top part of that facet of the diamond, and it just shines and floats like a radiant star in the sky. These are going to also have small diamonds encrusted on that band and that hoop. This is going to include 28 diamonds altogether. 28 diamonds altogether, 14 in this hoop and 14 in there. And from top to bottom, they are going to be 0.86 inches. So not quite an inch, a little over that. And look at that round cut, brilliant diamond just floating there like a glacier, like an icy, icy princess. And you're going to get a hinge clasp. You're going to get a hinge clasp right there, and these are going to be 1 carat. These are going to be 1 carat, so you got half a carat there, half a carat there. These are also EF quality diamonds. So the scale starts at D at the highest quality, and then EF. You are getting practically flawless diamonds here. 1 carat set in 18 karat vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. You're getting 75% pure gold. You're getting that 925 hypoallergenic sterling silver. That's important when it comes to earrings. And look how they are dainty. They are feminine. They are bright and vibrant and so simple and luxurious. This is item number 13. We only have less than 5 left. If you want to bring the last of our nude collection earrings home, I would add that to your cart now. I would click that link below. This is a $2,300 estimated retail value. We are going to be offering free shipping today, 30-day money back guarantee. And right now we are going to drop this down to $225 or less today. $225 today, 5 monthly payments. 5 monthly payments around $45 or less. That's about $11 to $12 per week you set aside and you save. So I am loving these designs. I am loving these designs. Look at the profile. You see everything from the point of that diamond that's dangling. You also see the table when you have the forward facing hoops. And then you see everything down from the upper to lower pavilion. That's absolutely incredible. Sometimes you don't even see that in the best settings, but you see it here. This is absolutely incredible. I only have less than 5. And what I would do is I would absolutely love this to pair it with item 1 and 2, because look how stunning that setting would be. It's as if you have floating stars on your ears. So item 1 and 2, I would pair with item 13 if you want a complete set as an option. As an option, you could do that. And then I would also, if you want a ring with a pair of diamonds, I would pair item 12 with item 13. So that's my little option for you. And I'm excited for our next items. I'm going to say items because the next set is going to be item 14. And this is a 2-in-1 set. So when you buy this full product, you're getting not only a pair of earrings, but you are also getting a gorgeous pendant to go with it. So let's head on to item 14. And item 14 is a 2-in-1 set. It is very rare that we have a set of diamonds that go. So we are bringing it to you because we're Shop LC. So we're not only watching out for our Shop LCers, giving them the best deals, but making sure you are draped in diamonds, lab-grown diamonds of ethical luxury, ethically sourced, beautiful, beautiful, environmentally friendly diamonds. This is going to be, again, item number 14. Click that link below. We are talking, this is a starfish earring and necklace set. So here are the starfish earrings. Here are the starfish earrings. These starfish earrings are beautiful. And then we have the necklace. The necklace is going to be 18 to 20 inches. So if you are looking for something that is a star, that you love the nautical themes, you love marine life, if you just love starfishes are beautiful, they're fun, they're vibrant, they're really, really, really important for the environment. Maybe you just love this array. We are looking at a classic starfish cluster here with that 18 to 20 inch chain in sterling silver. And then you have 2 round diamonds creating the arms of the starfish. So they're clustered here in different sizes to create that kind of, it looks like a pear cut, but it's like an arm of the starfish. So you get 5 clusters and then 1 in the center. 5 clusters, 1 in the center. That's across the board. And everything is going to be in that prong setting, so you get that maximum brilliance and that maximum shine that absolutely goes together. So this is a 2-in-1 set. and it is a total of 1.25 carats. 1.25 carats. And that is, you're going to get dozens and dozens of diamonds. You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 22 diamonds in the earrings. And then you get the traditional post stud backing of that sterling silver. And then of course you get the classic pendant to go with it. This is a 2-in-1 set, my friends. You can't just get the earrings. You can't just get the necklace. If you want something that's going to be perfect for besties, bridesmaids, your children, your grandchildren, something perfect for you, this is literally, you don't have to go. I mean, I would shop for more things because it's such a great deal today, because I need some rings to go with this, but you are saving so much by getting the set together. It is like a bundle, but you don't even have to work for the bundle. It's already a bundle. It is already together. It is a 2-in-1 set. You get a pair of earrings and a pendant. And you can't beat that. I love it. It is ready to wear glam. You are choosing sustainable luxury. And right now with that Live 25 code, it's 25% off, free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee, normally a $1,600 estimated retail value. And I honestly think this would be way more at other retailers here in Austin. And you know what? Shop LC is the best by giving you access to these. This is $263 set, all in today. 5 monthly payments of $53 or less. 5 monthly payments of $53 or less. Look at that. I love the dazzling sparkle, the high echelon of diamonds there. And it's just so elegant. It's so fun. Perfect for those poolside parties, the backyard barbecues, the cocktail hours. It doesn't only necessarily look like a starfish. It looks like a star. It looks like a dazzling cluster of diamonds, and you could get super creative with this. You get super creative with this and literally have a set that's ready to go. So this is going to be item number 14. All you need to do today is click on that link below, and you will be on your way to shopping. Of course, it is going to be that sterling silver. You can pair that with anything in the collection today. You can pair this with item number 9. Look at that. You can pair it with a simple band as well. Item 8. You could pair it with the other Eternity Band, item number 10. You could pair it with this ring as well. Ooh, that kind of looks like a galaxy, so you could, put the starfish and the galaxy together. Item 11 with item 14. And that just gives you an idea of what you could do, how you save, and how much these all work together in your favor to create that perfect diamond look. So right now, my friends, we are going to look at one more diamond cluster pendant and chain, and then we're going to look at we're going to end our show on a classic pair of stud earrings, because we had already some incredible, very unique earrings, but sometimes you can't go wrong with that classic stud. So we're going to look at this next pendant that is coming your way. This is going to show you the power of the cluster here. We've already seen the power of the cluster in the ring in item number 9. We've already seen how it literally looks like a giant table, one giant diamond. We've seen it a little bit here in that channel setting of item number 11. And then, of course, we saw it in that starfish design of item 14. Just minor, clusters just need to be a collection of diamonds. It could be 4 diamonds. It could be 3 diamonds. It just needs to be a collection. So this one is going to be one of the most dramatic collections of diamonds that we have in this showcase today. This will be your lab-grown diamond G through H SI color grade 1.5 carats geometric lattice pendant necklace. This is set in 18 karat vermeil yellow gold. Look at the brightness, the sheen of that gold. This is also over sterling silver. So you get that 925 sterling silver, all tarnish free, anti-tarnish, scratch resistant. And look at this under gallery is really beautiful. It gives you that hollow mount, so it lays really nicely on your neckline. It does have a little bit of a profile, so it elevates a little bit on your neckline. It is that 20-inch chain. It is that 20-inch chain, and we are going to have a variety of different diamond cuts here. This is geometric lattice. So when you want a Art Deco inspired design, you need geometric designs, and you need symmetry. So the same design is going to be on one side as it is the other. So this halo is going to be the tapered baguettes. We're going to have round lab grown diamonds. So we have 68 baguettes. We have 12 round. That's 80 diamonds in a cushion square design like this. And as you can see, you get like a pyramid shape here and the same pyramid shape here, a pyramid shape here of clusters of diamonds. And then the same geometry is on the other side. So it adds that level of design, that gracefulness, that expert precision cut and set diamonds. So this gives you that really, really bright sparkle that bounces back off. You are going to get a clean spring clasp with this nice chain to go with it. This chain is going to match that 18 karat vermeil yellow gold. So you have 2.5 microns over the sterling silver, bringing that orange golden luster to the forefront. This is elevated luxury. This obviously you can pair with any of the golden pieces that we have in our collection. You can pair them with any of the diamond pieces in our collection today. It is really, really spectacular. It looks like a galaxy of diamonds. If you want the most diamonds in the collection today, this is going to be one of the biggest pieces along with item number 9. So if you are looking for two spectacular pieces that have a lot of those lab grown diamonds of luxury, these two pieces, item 9 and item 15, are going to be that elevated amount of diamonds. We only have a dozen left in this design and in that 18 karat yellow gold. So if you are looking for something, if you know this is perfect for someone in your life, if it's perfect for you, you don't want to pass this up. We are talking free shipping today, 30-day money-back guarantee. And right now, this is going to go all the way down with that live 25 code to $299.99. $299.99. That's going to be 5 monthly payments of $60 or less. $60 or less. And look how beautiful that absolutely shines. It absolutely shines. That is the power of the cluster. You are getting that movement of light through those diamonds, and it's really high grade diamonds, G through H, so pretty up there in the echelon, and SI color grade. So really without a giant microscope, you're not going to be able to see those inclusions if there are any. Very eye clean, $2,800 retail value there, but our Shop LC price is way, way lower than that. So we are going to look at one final item today. This is going to be our big finale. This is going to be item number 16. And of course, we were talking about those essential items that you need as part of your lab grown diamond collection, whether you are adding to yours, whether you are starting someone else's, or whether you are just finding that perfect gift. A stud, a classic stud, is going to be something that is timeless, it's evergreen, it's universal, and it is ageless. So you can get, I see the tiniest little babies and toddlers with tiny diamond studs on their ears. You could go from a newborn all the way to 90 plus years old, and a classic stud is going to look good on them. So this last item, I am so excited. We only have a dozen. We only have a dozen left. And let me tell you, it's a must-have. So these are G through H stud classic round brilliant cut diamonds. You're going to get that authenticity card, 1 carat. So you get half a carat here and half a carat here. SI, so slightly included. Look at that. In a 4-prong setting, you get those post-stud backs. Those post-stud backs, which are going to keep your ears secure. They're going to keep everything on, and look how bright those are. Look how bright those are. So with these lab grown diamonds, you're going to get a brilliant design. They are grown for exceptional clarity, exceptional quality. You're getting fewer inclusions, and you're getting maximum fire. That refractive index is going to be really, really either the same or higher than earth mine diamonds. And these are literally so stunning. So right now, we are going to be able to offer you an incredible deal here. We are starting these off at $380, and we are dropping them down with that live 25 code all the way down to $284 today. That is almost a $100 price drop. That is almost a $100 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments of $57 or less. 5 monthly payments of $57 or less. That is $15 a week you set aside and you save. And I am telling you, these are going to last a lifetime. We were talking about the memories you make, the memories you make that you also pass down through your jewelry, the stories that I've heard from my family of like, oh, I wore that beautiful piece, or looking at pictures. You are going to be memorializing these gorgeous pieces in your collections, in your family history. We are celebrating history this weekend, right? And the ups, the downs, the big moments, the bad moments, the good moments, everything in between. And just like history, your jewelry has a history as well. And you get to create moments with it. You get to be able to pass down the pieces that mean the most to you. Some of my most treasured pieces are pieces that my relatives wore and my relatives created memories with. And so I'm going to implore you all to explore our lab-grown diamond collection today, to not only purchase something for yourself, but maybe in commemoration to someone that you love. And you get to create moments together. And as we shop today, as we shop tomorrow, using those discount codes, you could call your personal shopper. They can help you out. You can also just use our app, click those links below, go to the shoplc.com/live streaming tab, and you'll be able to find the Lab Grown Diamond Show. You can shop the Gold Show as well. That's going to be live through today and tomorrow. And you can make sure that maybe you are finding that perfect piece. You can either be draped in gold, draped in diamonds, or both, and you will be able to sponsor a meal for a child in need. You'll be able to give back to the world around you, and that will make the world and the next 250 plus and thousands of years down the line and generations down the line a little bit more bright and a little bit more sustainable and happier and joyful. So our personal shoppers are going to take care of you after our broadcast ends. 888-835-2237. I am Emily Mae, your host. Thank you for joining me for our spectacular Lab Grown Diamond Show. I appreciate you being here and joining me for our kickoff to the Star Spangled Spectacular Weekend. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I am Emily Mae. Always, again, take a chance to get our sets today, find our deals, and always embrace your sparkle. Take care, everyone. Happy 4th.